started here in a couple of minutes. It's going to be fun, it's going to be fast, and it's going to be fire-packed. I know what's coming, and it's yes. It is September 30th. We're here on month end. How wild is that, right? We appreciate your taking time as you're finishing up your race to month end to be here to learn some more. Hello, Sporty from Boracay Island, Philippines. Welcome, welcome. We've got Jay from Cypress, California. We've got Yes, Say Yes from Chicago. Hello, welcome. Let us know in the chat where you're joining us from. Make sure to grab the link and send it out to every ambassador that you know. We want everybody on this call here. It's not going to be a long one tonight, but we got some valuable nuggets that we want to make sure to share as we close out September. We don't want anyone to miss it. Always better to be live than to have to find the time to do the recording, right? That is for sure. So keep telling us in the chat where you're joining us from. We got just a couple more minutes and we're going to get right in and start rocking and rolling. So help me get everyone on this call right now. Let's go, baby. I'm sending out the reminders myself so that people remember we are actually live. All right. Hey, Latoya from Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, yes. I got to come see you, girl. All right. We've got Team Canada in the house from Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Hello, Zimmermans from Beloit, Wisconsin. Sean and Carl. Hello, Thomas from Chicago. Welcome, welcome. Keep telling me in the chat. We got Ashley in Oregon. We got Cheryl in Rice, Minnesota. Welcome, welcome. Keep telling us where you are from and grab that link and remind everyone you know, every ambassador that's on your team too. Tell them that we are live and we're waiting for them to join on in. This is the time. All right, we got about 90 more seconds and then we are going to dive in. So get in the chat so I can welcome you. Here we go. Julie from Toronto, Canada. Welcome, Julie. We've got Daryl from Ohio, Nadia from Calgary, Canada. I love it. Fantastic. We've got Latanya from Cali, Kathy from Maryland, Sandy in Chandler, Arizona. Hello, Laurie from Little Falls, Minnesota. Right on. Oh, hey, Kurt, Gotham City, Gotham. I love it. Let's go. We've got Ricky from Chicago. A lot of Chicago. Who else? Come on, other states and cities. Let's go. Shanda from Phoenix, Arizona. Hello, sister. Keith and Diane from University Park, Illinois. Welcome, welcome. All right. Chat where you're joining from. Grab the link, send it out to everybody, all the ambassadors that you know. We've got some great nuggets for you that's going to light you on fire tonight for sure. Hello, David from Chicago. Welcome, welcome. Yes. All right. Keep telling us. There's only a handful of you that have responded in the chat, but I can see y'all. Let me know in the chat where you're joining us from. Let's go. Right. Grab the link, send it out to your team. Grab your paper, your pen, your Viago cup of water. Let's get that done. Alan and Kelly Maine, they're on Mingus Mountain here in Arizona. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Shelly from beautiful Colorado. She says, my other home. I love that. Keep telling us in the chat. We've got less than 30 seconds and we are going to kick this off. Let us know where you're joining us from. Come on. Park City, Utah. Hello, Tammy. Welcome. Haven't been to Park City in a while. It's beautiful up there. Absolutely love this. All right, last chances. Last chances. We are ready to rock and roll. Welcome here to the One Big Team Call. OBT, as we call it, every all right, make sure everybody can see my screen here. All right, I think we're up, rocking and rolling. So welcome everyone. My name is Char. I'm going to be your hostess here. We're going to kick this off and get started. Please continue to send that link out to all the ambassadors that you know so that they know we are live right here. September 30th, month end, September 2025. We've got the first quarter of the final four of the year is complete tonight. Can you believe it? So I've got some information to go through for you real quick here, and this will be quick because I want to get to our special guest speaker who is just simply truly on fire. There's nothing more else to say right there. All right, so one big team, we, the family ship around the world of Viago, are here. Inner Circle. If you are listening to the Inner Circle, I've got lots of great nuggets this week. I love to listen to it every day. Drop something in the chat. Let us know what's one of your favorite nuggets you've gotten from Inner Circle since Columbus, like throughout this month. If you were in Columbus, let us know. If you don't yet have your Inner Circle, what are you waiting for? Remember, the first 30 days, you get a 30-day free trial. Get it set up tonight, like right now, tonight. You don't want to miss anything that drops in the Inner Circle or the access the Inner Circle gives you, and you have a monthly or annual membership option as well. I'm telling you, Josh May and Rising Stars, there's some good nuggets in there. I mean, there's lots of nuggets everywhere. That just happens to be the area I'm enjoying right now, along with the first 24 hours. Okay, events. If you were in Ohio earlier this month, give me an Ohio in the chat down there. That was an absolutely amazing experience. I love when we all come together. It's how we as ambassadors grow. We grow the community, we grow our mindset, we get to celebrate, we get to fellowship, and we see the future of what's coming. So guess what? This week, right now, we've got a whole group of our community that are getting ready to kick off in Barcelona, Spain. I know folks have been arriving yesterday and today. Who do you know that knows somebody that can get to Barcelona, Spain? Why not get someone, get a bum in the seat, as we like to say. And then next month in November, we're going to go to one of the 7 wonders of the world, Harare, Zimbabwe, where Victoria Falls is. Who can you get there? This is the networking growth, right? Ask your community, who do you know that knows somebody? You just never know who knows them, right? Absolutely. So let's continue to promote those events and begin to think globally. Tonight's call is really going to help you with that as well. And of course, in December, Viago Fest, Cabo trip. Yes, we're going to be there December 4th through the 8th, but listen up. The booking opportunity to get your spot, one of the remaining spots on this trip, is October 1st. That's tomorrow, y'all. That's tomorrow. So finish up the month and then get yourself booked on that Cabo, like ASAP. I don't know how many rooms are left. I just know it's probably not very many. Okay, and yes, we are going to have private everything. Cam Allen Band is going to be one of the concerts. Everything is included. Just go to your events page to get this booked. Remember, payment plans are still available, okay, if you book, but it closes tomorrow. So lots of things going right now. Just say yes and give yourself the opportunity to win always. Everything else will figure itself out. That's what I've learned in life in my 60 years on the planet. Just say yes, everything falls into place. I mean, can you imagine what it's going to be when we take over Cabo? I cannot wait. Viago Fest. Where are you going? Viago Fest. What's that? Come with me and check it out, right? People are going to be watching. Let's go, Viago. And all the information and more, you can go to goodlifetrainings.com. This is where it's your resource website. I can't foot stop this enough. See, we want you to be able to go find the information. It's all there. We have such an incredible team that keeps this all updated for us. So goodlifetrainings.com is your 24/7, 365 resource website. Bookmark it on your phone, bookmark it on your computer, and everything you probably ever have a question about is right there or in your back office as well. Okay, I get asked this question a lot. The daily presentations. Remember, it's posted online. Take a screenshot of this right here and then save it to every device you might ever use to invite people to view the Viago presentation. There's so many. Can you see there's so many? There's at least 2 or 3 every single day, 7 days a week. Isn't that amazing that we have this success system to support us? So no matter what your work schedule is, your life schedule is, whether you're brand new, you're seasoned, or you're like me, you're an OG, it's all available to help you win. Okay, screenshot it. Last chance. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, and then mark your calendar, by the way. Mark them all as appointments with reminders so they're in there. That way you don't forget. Coming up on Saturday, we have the Saturday Scoop. And each week we have a new training duo or team that does this here. So just same link, same time, every single Saturday, just who speaks and shares with us their success stories and the how-tos, changes and is leveled up each and every week. And yes, while something is going on in Barcelona over on the European continent, we are still going to have a Saturday scoop right here. So get people in both places, all places, to help you and them level up their life. That is what we do here as brand ambassadors in Club Viago. Yo, yes, November 1st. So in 32 days, we have a regional training. Don't you love how we just like break it up? So we had a big event in North America in September. October is going to be Spain. And then November, we have a regional training event that's for everybody. If you want to be live in person, it's at Madison, Wisconsin. It's going to be none other than the Roscoe Taylor. I have known him for a very long time. And our Sherry Sharman. I mean, just some incredible stories, success stories, great golden nuggets. You're going to definitely get everything you need and more from this event. So you can be live in the room in Madison, Wisconsin. The same event is going to be live streamed for the rest of us that may not be able to get or frankly don't want to go to the cold. Okay. Some of us can't do so well in that cold. On November 1st, definitely get your ticket. Everyone needs a ticket. All right. Go through all of your ambassador team, help them understand the value of getting that ticket. And then maybe you are going to have like a potluck party while everyone can come together and you can process during the lunch break and cheer each other on and have your aha moments. But remember, every ambassador needs to have a ticket and guests can come too. So who do you know in Madison, Wisconsin? It's all about open up the brain and let's think real big. Think not only outside our city and state, but also what other continents of people do we know or do the people we know so we can help them stay connected and learn about the blessing of Viago and what we're doing right here, this rocket ship that's taken off around the world. So viagoevents.com, everything you need is in there. If you have questions, ask the person that referred you here to walk you through and make sure you get your tickets. Remember, right now, send out those links one more time, last minute messages, because we're coming up to the person. And then Playbook. Oh, I'm so excited for y'all. Playbook is North America's next national event. It's going to be right here. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona right now, actually in Scottsdale, not far from where this is going to be. We have just over 100 days before that event. I know that seems kind of maybe long and far off now because we've got a lot of things coming up and then the holiday season for those that celebrate and all of that. I just know from experience that 100 days is going to go like that. And then all of a sudden it's the week before. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it happened so fast. Well, why not? We all have the date. And if it's not yet in your calendar, mark it right now and begin to look and section off what you're going to do each 2 weeks or each week so that you can hit the goal that you have and start your new year off better than you've ever started any year. Let 2026 be in your mix of success for life here. Are you going to cross stage as a brand new Club 6 and 5 squared? Or maybe you're already reaching for 25, 50, or 100 squared or more. What is it going to be for you? Who are you going to bring with you? How many can you bring with you? That's the key. How good are your promoting skills? Again, viagoevents.com, get your ticket ASAP. That's first step. Then go help every ambassador that you know, especially your personal referrals and their personal referrals, get their tickets as well. There's nothing more fun than bringing your own party, your team party, to Playbook or any of our national events. And the weather is going to be fantastic. For those that don't know, it's not 90 or 100 degrees in January in Arizona, but it is very nice. And for many of you, it may feel like shorts and t-shirt weather, even though us locals will probably have our winter clothes on. Okay. So just over 100 days, you want to be at Playbook. Everything builds on itself. You want to make sure to miss nothing. That is really the key to success right there. And of course, Club 6, right? Here you go. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Yes. We want every single ambassador to have their Club 6 and make sure that they cross the stage and get their certificate. This is where the fun begins. And when you do it yourself, it's so much easier to help your friends see that they can do it too. But you don't have to stop at 6. You already have 6. How about another Club 6 before Playbook? Or maybe a new Club 6 each and every month. Let that be your foundational widget, and just keep repeating that and helping each other do the same. Yes, yes, yes. Walk the stage at Playbook. Now, Triple Play. Here we go. Triple Play is our monthly contest where you can earn cash prizes, other types of prizes. I mean, just that goes on, right? So this has been going on. It's been going on for several months, and it starts over each calendar month on the 1st. So today is the last day for September. Now, really, really big deal. You might want to screenshot this, but also put in the chat what's the resource website where you can go find all of this information. It's there for you 24/7. And remember, wherever you finish with your September numbers tonight at 11:59 p.m. Pacific West Coast time in the States, those numbers don't just count for September, because next month in October is Triple Play Squared. This is a special promotion where we're getting to add September and October together because there's a huge additional prize for the person that ends up in the #1 spot at the end of October. So all of your points in September will be combined with your October efforts for this additional prize, which is, we're calling it the car prize, right? And the car prize, whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. The car prize is simply for the #1 on the leaderboard on October 31st, close of business. In addition to all of the cash prizes and everything that's regular monthly Triple Play, they will earn an additional $36,000 over 3 years, so $1,000 US per month over 3 years towards the car of their choice or to pay their car note and insurance that they have right now. It's time. So definitely when we get done with this call, you want to just continue to push and do all of the work you possibly can, leaving it all on the field for the month of September. And that, my friends, is Triple Play, and Triple Play Squared kicks in next month in October. By tomorrow, all of those resources will be put out for us on all of the threads, all of the resource sites. So you'll have all of the information, but that is for tomorrow. Let's stay present here to today and finish September strong. All right, friends, that's it for me here. And I get the privilege and honor to introduce to you Mr. Pita from Colombia. This guy has an incredible international business background. He worked as an international business employee for about 8 years, was promoted several times because he's got that acumen. He is an excellent employee, an excellent learner, just great human. He's all about mindset. He loves to generate community options and take an action. But what he found is that career left him still empty, left him time broke. Yeah, he made a good wage, but he had no freedom. He didn't have the time. There were no vacations happening for him. And what I heard him say, there wasn't a whole lot of fun in the big picture until he learned about our industry and our specific Viago plan. And then everything has changed for him. For the last 7 years, life just continues to get better and better. And he has found not only the income he's looking for, but the time and money freedom so he can go take all of those vacations, create the memories and experiences. And as I mentioned earlier, Colombia is fresh off of their Revolution event that happened this past weekend with Muzaffar Najvi there with them. And I know he's going to share a little insight on that. And saddle up and get ready to learn from the one and only Mr. Peter from Colombia. The floor is yours, sir. Take it away.
Thank you, Shar. How is everyone? How is everyone? You hear me good? Everything perfect? Let's start this call. So if you are on fire, I want you to put in the chat fire, 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 because we are on fire. Okay, my second language is English. My first language is Spanish, but I'm going to do my best for you to understand me because the information I have for this night is awesome. First, I want to give thanks to Shar for that amazing words. She's attitude is wow. Every time I see her on an event, because we met on events, wow. I like to work and I like to be like near these kind of people because thank you, Char, for everything. And I want to thank you, Jesse, for inviting me to this call and everyone that is connected because this is a big family. This is a big team. And that's what we're going. It's a big community. We are going to build something big, big, big. Trust me, I know. So a little of me. My name is Peter Kluckhohn. I'm from Colombia. Fire, fire, fire. I love it. I'm from Colombia. As Char told you, my dad told me that I had to go to school, get good grades, to have a good job. That's what I did. My profession is economist. Then I did a master on finance, and life was going good. But then I understand that I wasn't having fun. No time, no vacations, more or less good money here in Colombia, but no time, no lifestyle. When I saw a friend that told me you can earn money, you can travel, you can have your freedom back, and you can help people. I love it. I love it. I had experience more or less 6 years, 7 years in network marketing, and what the information I am going to talk to you about, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. So let's start. I'm going to share my screen, and please, something that my mentor told me: pay attention. See, when your attention goes, that's what you become. So if you're taking notes, it's another advice for my mentors. If you're taking notes, I will appreciate it, because I don't like to lose time. I think you don't like to lose time either. So if you're not taking notes, this information or what you're seeing in the trainings, you're going to forget in 1 week. But if you take notes, even I was taking notes of what Char was saying. Your mind is understanding in another level. And when you take that notes, study them, and then start teaching, that's what you become more. You will have more duplication on your team. Okay, that's a little advice. So please, attention here, because remember, what you focus on expands. So we're gonna focus in this information. Everything good to start? Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Let me see the chat. Estoy tomando notas. Okay, in Spanish too. If you can put the Spanish in the chat. Eso, sí, señor. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to talk about something that is very important in this business, because every time you go to an event. Okay, no, but first, Char was talking about something. The event, the revolution event we had here in Colombia, on Cali, that is my city. Wow. Let me tell you, wow, that was amazing, amazing. We had almost like 400 people here. The market is glowing. It's a revolution. Musafir, wow, Musafir did an excellent job. And all the speakers, the community, the energy. Wow. If you want to build this business, go to the events. Go to the events. We have an event close. We have RTEs closer. We're going to do another one here in Colombia too, but you have to be connected with the system. And I'm telling you, I have never seen what Musafir did. Never, never. What Musafir did in Cali. He dressed, but I'm not going to spoiler the surprise. So it was amazing, and he leave us on fire. And one of the things he talked about, that every mentor or every leader talks about, is this: long-term mindset. Many people that get to this business or to other business, is not only network marketing, don't have long-term mindset. And that's a big problem here in Latin America. For example, people, I don't know if in the United States, but I think yes, people are looking for things microwave, results microwave. That doesn't exist. So they are like seeing traders in Instagram, cryptos, but everything has a process. You have to have long-term mindset. And in this business too, you have to see the end in your mind, and then start working and taking action for it to become a reality. The problem is that we have short-term mindset. So for example, I had a job. I I was advancing in my job, but it was a slow process. I got a, how I said in okay, I got advanced like 4 times in my job, but almost in 8 years. Yeah, that's a long term. Yeah, a long term, because 8 years is a lot. Yeah. So what happened with this business? Many people get to this business, but they start doing the business, and 1 month, and then they say, no, this business is not for me. What? How much time have you been on your job? Why you don't give time to this business? It takes time. Long-term mindset. And every look this, I love this phrase. the most successful people in the world have always maintained long-term vision and do not rest until they achieve it. Three parts of this sentence. They have always maintained long-term vision. They always have a vision. You always have to have a vision. That's number one. The other part of this phrase, they don't rest. They don't rest. They work, 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 work. Because every business you need to work until they achieve it. What happened with the majority of people here that start working and then, oh, yeah, I win a little money, go to travel. That's good. But if you have a big vision, you cannot be conformed with the results you have. You have to go and go and go. And you finish one goal and then go for the other one. You finish one goal, then for the other one. Because if you want big results, you have to take big action and you have to have vision. If you don't have vision, you will not go anywhere. And I want to give you some examples of people that are successful that had vision. Because what I'm going to focus about is that vision. Look, many of you know this person or have seen this person, Walt Disney. This guy had a lot of problems. When a lot of problems, they told him that he was stupid, that he was not creative. They stole him a character he did. He faced a lot of failures, a lot of failures. But what did he had? Vision, vision. He wanted to create Disneyland. He wanted to create. He had a big vision. And what is today Walt Disney? An empire. I remember I saw an interview. I saw something, yeah, like an interview when they were interviewing his wife, and they were saying that it would be nice when they were going to open a park. It would be nice for Walt Disney to be here and watch his vision and watch what he made. To see this will be wonderful for him. But what happened? His wife told the person that was asking her, no, he was the first person who see it because he saw it in his mind. He saw it in his mind, and then it becomes a reality. You have to have vision. Another person, yeah, Colonel Sanders. He got rejected a lot of times. A lot of times. He got rejected a lot of times. I think in the age of 50, 55 years, when he started moving to his recipe. He got rejected a lot of times. Today, KFC, one of the biggest companies of fried chicken on the world. Why? Because he had a vision. Look, this one, I know you know this guy. Yeah, Jeff Bezos. He started in his garage, selling books, but he had a vision. His mind was not thinking, "Oh, I'm only going to sell books." No, he wanted to conform the biggest market on internet on the world. He was going step by step, step by step. It started with books in his garage. Now, one of the most rich rich persons on the world. Yeah, why? Because he had vision. And here in this business, you can have vision very, very easy because you can see people that are having a great lifestyle thanks to this opportunity. One of the things I learned from my mentor is that many people have opinions. That's good. But if you want an advice, follow the person or hear opinions of the person you like to have his lifestyle. You cannot hear everyone because there's a lot of noise out there. Yeah, another person here, Lionel Messi. I didn't know if I put Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. There it is, but both have an excellent story. I was thinking of this when I was doing this presentation, but the story of Messi is something unbelievable because he has growing problems. There was no way that he can be one of the best soccer players on the world, but he has a vision. He has discipline. He focused on one thing that was becoming one of the best soccer players on the world. Now, look what he is. And not going so far, let me talk about some people in Colombia because I'm Colombian and I'm very proud of this person. J Balvin. I don't know who knows J Balvin here. Of her here music of J Balvin. Yeah, Messi es el mejor. I know her. That's talking English. Yeah, yeah. J Balvin. If you don't know, J Balvin is from Medellin. He started his music singing on buses, on public buses. And now one of the biggest artists here in Colombia that many people all over the world hear his music. And one of the girls that I'm impressed about, and there's a documentary on Netflix, is Carol G. If you haven't watched her documentary on Netflix, go. Excellent. If you want to see determination, if you want to see vision, if you want to see persistence, go and see Carol G documentary. Because that's what we need. We need to have a mindset. See, because if you learn how to do the business, that's easy. But if you don't have the correct mindset, you will not go anywhere. You have to change your mindset, and you have to change your program, your limited beliefs. Okay? Yeah, Carol G. Thank you, thank you. Perfect. Now, something important here. Let's go. Keep yeah. Now, let's go. J Balvin. Yeah. 4 keys to success. I love this. 4 keys to success. Let's go. Perfect. Number one, what I was telling you, you have to have a clear vision. One of the things we do with the 7 steps that Musafir uh, teach us when we sign a new person. One of the first one is take a decision, because you have to take a decision. The other one, your why. Your why is like your vision. You have to have goals. If you don't have goals, if you don't have your vision board, you have to have it. Yeah, because you need to program your mind and something that drives you. Because many people get to this business and say, "Yeah, because I joined because I want to travel." Travel where? Where do you want to travel? Dubai, Bali, Las Vegas. I love Las Vegas because what happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. I've been there four times. Love it. But you have to be clear with your mind. Yeah, Colombia, for example, or whatever you have to write them clearly. It's a vision, and you have to put emotion to that goals, because a goal without an emotion won't make you move. Or many people join the business because they want more money. Okay, I was doing a training one time here, because we are here at the office of Colombia. There's a presentation going in the second floor, more than 50 people. And I was doing a training here, and somebody asked me, I asked somebody, sorry, why do you want to do this business? Because I want to earn more money. Okay, I took like $10 in Colombian pesos and give him that money. So I say, okay, you already accomplished your goal. That's it. You got my money. And he was like shocked. Yeah, because he's not being specific of what he wants. You have to be specific. Clarity is power. So you have to like take this information, do your goals with clarity and being specific. The second thing, I love it. Develop a plan. Because if you have a vision, yeah, and you put a date, you are specific. Now you have to develop a plan. What do I have to do to accomplish that goal or to accomplish that vision? Well, I have to stop seeing the TV every night. I have to stop losing time on social media. I have to invest on myself. I have to do one presentation every day, two presentation every day, whatever. But you have to have a plan, and that plan is a big plan. Then you will divide that plan in segments for you to be like, okay, this week I didn't accomplish the goal. If I need to sign up 3 4 people, six, being club 6 in my first month, what do I have to do? How many invites, how many presentations? Because this is a business like any other business. Okay, let's go to the third one. This is very, very, very important. Surround yourself with the right environment that supports your growth. That is why I love the system. That is why I love the events. I don't lose any event, because we are we, we are like fire. If you go out of the fire, if you go get out of the fire, you will turn yourself down. Yeah. But if you are in the fire, you are in the environment, the correct environment, you will grow. You will grow. That's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. So don't miss the next event. Whatever event it is, whenever it is, go. Don't miss it. Yeah, because you have to change your mindset first. Yeah, take consistent action. This is the fourth one, and this is where many people like stop because they have a vision, they have a plan, they're in the right environment, but when they start going to take action, they have fears, and that fear stop them. So you cannot let your fears stop you. You have to take action. What is the worst thing that can happen if you take action? What is the worst thing? That you will change your results. Yeah, you have to be consistent with the action. If you don't take action, any of those three steps won't work because action cures all. Action is action. Not like, for example, I was talking to my team that many people, okay, I'm going to take action. Take action, and they go and like start writing their list, and they organize their list, and they put colors to their list, and they organize their desk. That's not taking action. That's not taking action. Taking action, it's doing the activities that give you money, calling, doing presentations, doing follow-ups. That's taking action, not organizing your desk, not organizing with colors your list. No, start doing things that give you money. Okay, let's go. Let's go for this one. Now, another one. I love this. This is a principle of success. First, you have to be, then you will do, and then you will have. But many people want to have and don't, and their mindset is not the correct mindset because they haven't invest, they haven't changed his habits. They don't read. Big leaders are big readers, so you need to have the habit of reading. Yeah, you have to be first, then you go and do, you go and take action, and then you will have. If you want big results, you have to change your mindset. And how do I change my mindset? Programming my mindset. How? Going to events, changing my habits, reading, hearing audios every day, connecting with the system, connecting with the right environment, surrounding myself with people that have success. I have many mentors, for example. One of those don't know they are my mentors. For example, I love Grant Cardone. He's one of my mentors. He don't know he's my mentor, but I heard a lot of audio of Grant Cardone, Les Brown, Jim Rohn. Yeah, because you have to clear your mind of positive things and let the negatives out. It's programmer. Everything is mindset. Everything. 90% is mindset. 10% action and results that give you the result. Okay, 90% is here. Invest here in your mindset. And the good thing is we have a system. It's not only that we can earn money, we can travel. No, we have a system, and the system lets you grow. Okay, I love this. I love this slide because it represents what I am talking about. First, it's like a tree. First, this tree, what do you need if you want big results or you want big fruits? What do you need? You need to grow here. The roots. And what is the roots? The roots is your mindset. You have to be, look here, you have to be first. Then, when you already are, then you start doing. This is if you want to have good results, you have to do. This is the action. What is the part that connects your mindset with the results? The action. Because if you only invest in yourself, you go to seminars, you start reading, but you don't take action, your results won't change. Won't change. Yeah, you need to do everything here. Invest in myself. Take action, and you will have. If you want big results, you have to change your mindset. Okay? I hope you understand this. And every business needs these four things. Viago needs this. If you have a bakery, you need this. If you have a, I don't know, if you sell a restaurant, you need this. What is this? Time. Every business needs time, energy, money, and sacrifice. There's no business that works without this. There's no magic business because you always need time, you always need energy. Everything is energy, money, and sacrifice. Now, I was telling a lot of people here in Colombia, I talk about this a lot because I like finance. If you're going to open, let me write on the chat. If you're going to open a restaurant in the United States, how much money will you have to invest? More or less, how much money? 50,000, 100,000, how much? 200,000, okay? 200,000, that's a lot of money. I ask you, if you invest $200,000 to get your restaurant, you need to put your time because you are investing $2,000 in the restaurant. You need to put energy because you need to know how the restaurant works. How are you going to prepare the food? How many employees are you going to have? How much you will going to pay? You need money to to 200K, and you need sacrifice because if you think that if you're going to do a business and you're not going to take sacrifice, it's impossible for the business to work. But imagine 200K for a restaurant. How much time would it take for you to get your money back? I'll say maybe 2 years. If it's a miracle restaurant, maybe there's a 10% of profit every month. That is not the correct percentage, but let's talk about 10%. Okay, 10%, but working hard every day. So you will get your money back more or less in a year. But let me tell you something. The majority of business don't last a year. So you're working against probability. And you need to invest 200K for the restaurant. Now, when we are talking about this and you look at Viago, how much do you invest to get or to be a part of Viago? Maybe $500? $500, not 200K, $500. Yeah? And that $500 will give the company will give you points, will give you benefits, and will give you a business for $500, not $200, not 2K, not 200K. Sorry. And what can you earn in Viago? You can travel, you can live a better lifestyle, you can be part of a community. People will help you, you will help others, you will grow personally, and you will earn money. At what risk? Not risk. You don't have risk here. The the worst thing that can happen here if you don't do the business is you go and travel. My mind is focused on the business. I love to travel. This is one of my passions. But my mind is focused on business because I know I have had businesses and I know it's hard to make a business. I have good sales, bad sales. I have broke myself. So when I saw network marketing and when I saw Viago, I said, wow, this is unbelievable. Yeah, only invest $500, get the money back in pleasure, in trips, in whatever, and I have a business in 60 countries of the world. I can manage my time. I can connect with everyone. I can help people, and I can earn money. And I don't have to worry about employees, worry about uh, websites. No, the only thing I have to do is show the business. Yeah. Now, let me ask you this question: if you had invested 2K, 200K in Viago, how will you work every day? How would you work every day if you had invested 200K in Viago? The majority of people are thinking, no, I will get very early in the morning, work at night, work very hard. Why? Why? Because you need to get your money back. And that's the mindset. But if you know that, oh, it only cost me $500 to join Viago, but because you don't see the big vision, you don't see that this business can take you to live the lifestyle you want, to earn a lot of money, yeah, to leverage yourself, to have residual income. I don't know if a restaurant can give you residual income. This business can, but you have to focus and you have to take action. And I'm gonna give you some tips of how we build here in Colombia. Two things, very easy, very easy. One, from event to event. We have every Saturday trainings on our city, Zoom trainings. We have Super Saturdays, and we have big events like the one that Musafir was here from Revolution. That's the key. If you want people connected with the system from event to events. But another thing that I'm going to tell how we build here in Colombia is to use the escapes. That's our main product. Use the escapes because in the escapes you generate like a community, friendship, people use the product. So we love to promote very hard our escapes. For example, the last one, we were almost 150 people on Punta Cana. And the last one, we were almost 200 people from Colombia on Dubai, or whatever. Yeah, 200. Now we are going to another one because we build from event to event and from escape to escape. Why? Because we're a community and people see our energy and people see people having fun and people start connecting with other people. So that's very, very important. In our presentation in Colombia, we show that we have a lot of escapes, but we focus on two, because we promote very hard escapes because we like for people to have fun. Huh? Now, the other thing, this is a little announcement. The next year, this is two escapes we program for our team, but it's for everyone because we are a big team. We're going to do this. Bali, Phuket and Bali. It's on April. 13 days because there is two escapes that are together. You get out from one and go to the other one. 13 days. Will have an amazing experience. I'm trying to close Jesse to go with us on these two escapes. And those two escapes. So look, $500 one, $525 the other one. 13 days having fun with your team. 13 days, or the one on Cabo. The one on Cabo is amazing. I think it closes today. You have to go to Cabo. You have to go to Cabo. It will be an amazing trip. You will gather with leaders. You will connect with people. You will see the energy. I love escapes and I love events. And that's how we build the business here on Colombia. And it's having a lot of results because people want to be part of something. And to finish with this call, look, this is the highway. This is the highway. You have all the highway. You have all the highway. Yeah, this is Viago. This is Viago. Look, this is Viago. And we have, and I'm sure of this. We have a Ferrari. This Viago is a Ferrari of network marketing. It's a Ferrari. It's something that you don't see anywhere. But the thing is that you need to learn how to drive a Ferrari. If you don't know how to drive a Ferrari, you will say that this car doesn't work. No, this is not for me. No, it's because you haven't started like knowing how to drive a Ferrari. You know that you put the speed on the here on the, but I don't know how to say it in English, on the, yeah, you understand me. Yeah, you need to know to how to drive a Ferrari. And my advice, what is? You have to take out the brake, put all your gas, put all your energy, focus, and take action. Take action because the time to take action is now, not tomorrow, is now. So thank you very much. I think I give you a lot of value. I expect to give you a lot of value with this call. Hope to see you again. Thank you for having me here. And let's take action and let's build an amazing company, an amazing community. God bless you. Bye bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's put fire over there. Fire, 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 fire. Bye bye. I think Chad disconnected, but it's okay. Okay, bro. Okay, family. See you on Cabo. See you on the event. See you everywhere. God bless. Bye bye.